Hi, good evening, Ivan and Tim. Ivan, nice to meet you, I guess, in some kind of meeting. I look forward to meeting you. Tim just asked me to send you some measurements and things like that so that we can kit me out with some paddles. I just thought I would make a quick video just to show you what my whole setup is. So this is the prosthetic arm that I use for kayaking, so you can just see it was a little bit arbitrary, me just working with the prosthesis and going, yeah, I think that's about the angle I want it, but there's no flex there in that arm, and I can this is a ratchet system, so I can tighten it up around me, and then there's what we call a terminal device, and this one's called a hammerhead, and it's designed for kayaking. Now, what I've done, basically this terminal device just clips onto the end here, and I can, I've got a little switch on it there, and if that switch is loose, the terminal device can spin round, and then when it's fixed, it's locked in position. When I paddle with it in a locked position. And then what I've done on the paddle here, I'll just raise it up for you there. I use, I've filed down a bike post seat clamp, and I use that as a blocker because when I'm pushing down on the hand, if I just had the terminal device around the paddle, then the hand slowly, the grip slowly slips inwards down towards the centre of the paddle. What I was finding, if I just had that blocker there and then this terminal device on the shaft, the rotation wasn't very smooth, and when I was in a tippy boat, I wasn't always hitting the paddle entry how I wanted it, because the whole thing was just a bit clunky, things were catching. So I spoke to the guys at Curtin Kayak, and to start off with, all we've done is taken a little bit of carbon fibre tubing here, it just spins round, and I just used a bit of fiberglass here. It's a bit messy, but it kind of does the job, and I set the hand up on the outside of that. What that means now is I can push inwards, and it's not going to go anywhere, but you can see I can very easily and smoothly spin the paddle shaft, and then the rubber gives it a little bit of movement there. This is one of the areas I think maybe working with someone like Richard Naveen, prosthetist, or maybe someone else, I don't know, I could probably improve that grip, make it quite a lot lighter, smoother, make the whole thing a lot lighter and less complicated too. I've got some ideas in my head. And then the rest of the paddle, these came with the threaded tighteners, which I really struggle with because I can't grip both ends to tighten them up. So again, I've just filed down a seat post clamp from biking to do that, and then just this morning I've gone out and got some silicone grips, bike grips, and put them on the shaft, just because I find I tend to over grip a smaller shaft. So yeah, that's my paddle setup. What I'm going to do next is take a load of measurements for you, like Tim asked, and I'll send them through to you. Cheers, bye.